Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to Tolkiencraft II, The Labors of Valentine. Today's tour, while it encompasses a lot of stuff that I did, is going to be quick. At least I hope so. Because I'm just repairing some things. That's why I'm holding this repair thing, which you can find in reward bags. So, speaking of rewards, I haven't done any quests today, but I have been busy. The first thing you'll probably notice is, well, I have my spawners over there working. This one is the spider slash blaze spawner. Let's get back up here. As you can see, this one over here is currently turned off, but it's for wisps. And I have lots of wisp essence to keep me happy right now, so I have turned that off because, well, I'm doing good. We have enough for our purposes. As you will notice, this is a nice blue line right now, the AE system. And you might notice that the AE system machinery is gone from over here. Well, that's because it's now downstairs. So the blue line, blue cables indicate basically workshop machines and whatnot. And they connect down there. They connect to a much bigger ME controller. Oh, before I go down there, I should show you. I am keeping this connected now because I have a nice little thingy called an ME toggle bus. And basically using the toggle bus, you can now use a switch to turn this thing on and off. So since this uses so much power, I was keeping it disconnected before, but now I can just turn it on or off, and all is well. So that's wonderful. Oh, and I should mention this, for the XP that we're collecting over in the thing there, I was getting so much, I was trying to figure out a way to get rid of the excess, because, well, I can't imagine using all this experience. But, well, when I started talking to people about it, and I was trying to get this thing up here to work, well, Terrafina brought by a bedrockium drum, which, well, it has a bit of room in it. And at the same time, in fact, Great Orator brought over a tesseract. So it's hooked up to his fluid system, and he's got a ginormous, it could hold several, or a billion buckets, or anyway, it's very big. I don't know the precise amount, but it's a very big drive that he's got there. So it's not going to fill up anytime soon. So basically, we have a double redundancy there. If the bedrock thing fills up, then it'll go to Great Orator's base, and if Great Orator's fluid registry fills up, which is unlikely, but if it did, well, then we got the backup system here, the tertiary one. I've got it turned off right now because I've been told that these can explode if they're not actually being used, and so I'm not entirely certain that this system is going to do that, but I figured it'd be on the safe side. I'd turn it off. But this is my fail-safe. This is my third safe way of disposing of excess experience. And so you have a wooden fluid pipe. I have my void pipe here, and it's not pulling from this, as you can see. It's actually pulling from the upper tank here, and that's pretty cool, I think. And well, like I said, this really is kind of silly to have as a third one, because really those two are probably never ever, this bedrock drum is probably not going to fill up in the first place. But even if it did, there's, well, yeah, we got Great Orators. But that's why I have them at different levels, because it's only if this one gets full will it get up to this level and then spill over into Great Orators. And again, if this fills up past here, then we got that. But yes, and you might wonder, why am I so worried about experience balls lying around on the floor? Well, for the ones that I have set, right now they're all set to require a player nearby, but in the future I could set them to constantly spawn if with the right upgrade to the stabilized spawners. But I didn't want to do that until I could be sure that I wasn't going to lag out the server with experience balls lying all over the floor. And these can spawn guys quick enough that the whole floor is covered with experience balls. So yeah, I didn't want to cause issues on the server, and that's why all the redundancy over here. Trying to be a good citizen. So, the big surprise. Ta-da! The storage room! It's all hooked up to the AE system. So over here, each one of these can handle 32 channels, and that's why they are all separated. Basically, each one of these rows is 23 barrels. So I separated them out so each one had its own section, its own connection to the AE system, the ME controller. And yes, the ME controller can actually be a 7 by 7 by 7, I guess, cube in size, and it's all one ME controller. It can be a multi-block structure, so, and you can kind of make it whatever shape you like, which is pretty awesome, as long as it's within 7 blocks of each other. So if you come down here, actually those trap doors, I can take those out now. I now have an elevator to go down, and this is what it looks like down here. Basically, I've repeated the same pattern all the way across, so I'll just show you one of them. And if you wonder why I'm walking so slow, it's because my armor's off. Anyway. So, the main power pylon thingy comes down there. And this seems to be working, because each one of these is going to get 23. And I've got them broken up into 8 because the actual smart cables, so you use the dense cables, which can handle 32. The smart cable only handles 8 channels. So that's why they're separate. Oh dear. I see some illegal chatting here. Hang on just a second. Let me just fix that. That shouldn't be happening, right? Pretty sure that shouldn't be happening. Yes. Okay. Let's put that in. Alright. I mean, it should have been fine, but I like to break them up visually so you can see exactly what's happening. So let's just put that on my hand there. Right, so the first line does the first 8. And you can tell here the first line there is purple there, so that's active, so everything's working. And then the second one comes down here, and it runs down underneath, and then it goes up, and then it gets the next 8. And then you get the last line, and it comes from the bottom of the cable, so that's 8 plus 8 is 16, plus another potential 8 is 24. So we're not overloading this cable. In fact, we could add some more. We could add another row, but I mean, if I had measured it out from the beginning, I probably would have made it so that I could add another 8 on the end there and make full use of this cable. But I didn't, because, well, this is the first time I've been using the Applied Energistics 2 in such detail, so I'm learning. So this one runs along here, and it goes up, and it actually gets the last 7 barrels, because that's as far as that goes. And I've repeated that pattern all the way along here. And you'll notice there's many gaps, and that's because, well, I've got things sorted, but it's not really necessary to have them as sorted as I have them right now. So I can rearrange them to my heart's content and add more stuff down here, like wheat or... Oh, sorry, we got some lag happening. It's on the server. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, never mind. Not sure what happened there. Alright, so that's that part over there. Now, this, I never intended this part to connect up to it. This holds things like armor, trophies, mob souls. These are things that don't need to be in the AE system. However, these are all the things I did want in the AE system, which is why I had them separated out against the wall, because I knew I'd be doing this. So what we've done here is we've hooked up at the back of our ME controller system, and I've just done this, basically the same thing as I did down there. Run 4 separate lines, each one connecting to 8 barrels. And so And you might wonder, well, why didn't I just use the dense cable all the way along? Well, dense cable doesn't connect to machines or objects. So you have to step down to the same colored cable, by the way, so purple would not connect to black, for example. So I could have alternated them, and then I wouldn't have had to use these lines, or use the covers to separate them, but I wanted them all purple, so yeah. I could take them down and re-dye them the color that I want, but I'm not going to, because the color I want is purple. I don't want two different colors. And anyway, you can see they just connect all the way along the line. And these are all storage buses that I have on the back, so that means they do input and output, which means I can get rid of all of this and just hook up an import system over here. Yeah. Actually, am I insane? I think I'm insane. I am insane. I just realized. I don't need 4 of these. There's 32 barrels over there. I just need 1 of these over there. That's what happens when you do things when you're tired. It looks very cool, but it's totally 4 times redundant. 8, 16, 24, 32. I only need 1. Silly person. Alright. Anyway. So I will fix that later. In any case, that does mean I will have enough cable that I can actually run a dense cable over here, and then I can use that to pull from there directly into the AE system, and I can get rid of this out of here altogether. But, well, yeah, I probably will do that. Anyway, yeah, I can't believe that. I set all this up and... okay, never mind. I'm sure if I hadn't been doing it so late at night, somebody in chat would have gone, Val, you do realize that that adds up to 32 and you don't need 4 lines of this, but nope, I was all on my lonesome doing it, so yeah. At least I realized, eh? Anyway, thank you very much for watching this tour. I hope you enjoyed it. And, well, hopefully I will get my error back there sorted out, and next time I'll have some more quest progress to show you. So let's see how that goes. You all take care now. Hope to see you in the stream. Bye!